guys how to make a hard ambient beat for Kankan.
Hey, Kankan.
What are you doing? Are you naked, nigga?
Yeah.
Now, so just listening to Kankan the other day, right? Like I was on his Spotify, I just shuffled that, like I just randomized that shit. I was listening to this song right here, No Act. This song is tough. This song is hard. So I wanted to make a song like a beat like this. So yeah, this is like a beat like I guess like No Act, like some ambient type of some ambient type of shit. So yeah, let me just get started. So first things first, right? I made this kind of melody right here. It kind of looks crazy, but I put a shit ton of effects on it. So actually, let me just show you without the gross beat. This is what it sounds like without the gross beat. See that sounds hard already, right? Like this is like some old like slayworld type of beat. But yeah, that already sounds hard, right? But then I put gross beat, and this is what it sounds like now. Listen to this. That just sounds tough. That sounds tough. Come on, that sounds tough. But yeah, for this I used expand. I used some soft pads, soft stringy pads right there. And then yeah, so what I did was I took out some low end, right? Then I put gross beat. I put this one right here, this one BT juggle. See, now I'm kind of slow, so cause I have the trial version of gross beat, so every time I close the beat, it deletes. So to remember it, I always write it down here on the mixer channel. I wrote beat jungle, but that just says BT jungle. That does not say jungle at all, so I can't read. But I put it to 50%, because look, this is what it sounds like at full. Now it sounds the same, right? But look, it kind of starts delayed, and I didn't want it to start delayed. Like I wanted to start like right away, so that's why I put it to 50%. Because on 50%, it just starts up like right away. So yeah, then after that, I layered the chords. I mean, yeah, I guess they're chords. I don't know. Every time I make a melody, I just write chords. I mean, they're not really chords, but I copied the melody onto a second layer, and this is what the second layer sounds like. So the preset I use for that is in expand. This is called sweeper, and it's in huge pads. And then yeah, I use the same mixer channel, so same thing as EQ, and then the same exact BT juggle. And then after that, I added this kind of lead. So, and I added gross beat to this lead too. So like this is what it sounds like without gross beat. See, like it's just like a telephone kind of sound. It sounds kind of ass. But then I added gross beat to it, and now it sounds like some next like glitchy kind of sound. So this is what it sounds like now. See, that just sounds hard. But yeah, so I put an EQ on it. I took out some low end, and then I took out a bit of high end too. And then the gross beat I put on it, I put Chaos 12 and Transgate 4. And that's pretty much it for the melody. But yeah, like I said, I was making a beat like No Act. So, that beat is very ambient and the drums really hit. So that's why the melody is pretty simple. Because I wanted the drums to be really bouncy and like hard. So, let me show you the drums. So first the clap. And as you can see, the clap, this second clap doesn't hit like where it normally should, like right there. I kind of moved it back a bit. That's some sauce right there. Then I added these hi-hats. Now these hi-hats right here, these are kind of crazy. Let me just play them first. Now these hi-hats are crazy.
You like when I hit that?
See, like with these hi-hats, I'm actually a hi-hat god with these right here. So let me just try to break these down. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I did making these hi-hats, I just kind of played it by ear, and that's what you gotta do. So obviously I added a shit ton of rolls. I added this roll right here. This one's decreasing in volume. So with these beats, right, you want the hi-hats to kind of go crazy. So just play around with them. Add some rolls. Play with the velocities, make it go up, down. Do some next shit. Also, the panning. So here, these notes down here, they kind of pan in your ear, but also I played with a fine pitch. So the fine pitch is pretty much like pitching it up or down. I mean, realistically, I could like, I could do this. Like I could, it's pretty much as this. Like this one's like, F, and then this one's like down here, lower octave. But instead of doing every single individual like one, I just kind of randomized it. So go on fine pitch, and then you could pretty much like just fuck around and so. Obviously going down is lower. Like, look, if I just put all them. And then high up is higher. So, just play around with that too. And yeah, honestly, I don't know how to explain these hi-hats because they're kind of all over the place. But that's the thing, like, I noticed with that beat, like, the hi-hats are kind of all over the place too, so. At the end here, I added this long-ass roll, and it kind of decreases, like, the fine pitch, it goes down as it goes, so. See? But then it also kind of fades out the velocity. So yeah, with the hi-hats, honestly, just go crazy, just do whatever, just put some, crazy patterns and shit. And, don't do some dumb shit. Like, make sure it sounds hard too. But, just experiment with the velocity, play around with the fine pitch, add some rolls, just do what sounds good to your ear. And then I also added reverb too. The default settings, and then just put it to 57%. Then after that, I found this kind of like, this kind of effect right here. So I thought that sounded hard, so I added it. Then I added the 808s. So this is what it sounds like. And as you can see here with the 808s, I added some rolls. So don't be afraid to add some rolls to your 808s. Like, it just spices it up. Like, not many songs have 808 rolls. So, it's the same thing as making a hi-hat roll. You just kind of select a note, you can press the Alt-U, and then as you can see, you just made a shit ton of rolls. So, just add some rolls, and just play around with it. Like, again, these beats, you want the drums to be very bouncy. You don't want them to be simple. Like, the melody's simple, but the drums, you want that shit to be bouncy. Then I added this kind of rim shot right here. And again, I just played with the velocity. So as you can see, as the roll goes, it decreases in volume. So yeah, again, just adding rolls and just doing what sounds good. Then I added this second kind of perk sound right here. Then I added this open hat. Yeah, that's pretty much the beat. So again, like I said, with these beats, you want the melodies to be pretty simple, and then the drums to be very bouncy and like, experimental. So play around with the drums. Feel free to like, with these beats, you want to do what they tell you not to do. They usually tell you, make your drums simple so there's room for the artist and whatever, blah blah blah. But with these beats, it's like the opposite. You want to have a basic ass melody, and like the drums, you just want them to be hard and bouncy. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I did a shit job at explaining this beat. I feel like I did like a pretty shit job, but I really don't know how to I don't know how to explain the hi-hats, to be honest with you. I just kind of, it's just all about going by ear. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry if this tutorial was ass and I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. But yeah, I mean, this is just a quick video. Like, I was just listening to that song and I just wanted to make a beat like that. Comment down below, like, give me suggestions. What do you guys want to hear? Like, what kind of beats you want me to make? And I'll try to do them to the best of my abilities. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.